Hey guys, Tyler here. I recently cleaned up my desk mostly, so I have more room now to do stuff I wanted to do. Also, I am working on something. Recently, I have found some old pins I had laying around a box of junk, and these are the fancy ones that people like. I found these old pins I found recently. These two pins right here. I was stupid, but yeah, I got these old pins here. I have these two pins right here. I like them for one reason. They're like the old fashioned. They're close enough to Okay, this is close enough to what you classify as a quail pen. These old fashioned pens, like the ones you have to use the ink and draw with them. These are close enough to it. They're expensive, but these are actually. I mean, I bought these a few years ago, and they still work. I just had to clean them out and refill them up with ink. So yeah, I also got this calligraphy tip, and they come in different tips. This is a calligraphy tip, which I wrote in teal. Don't know. They even come with a book of calligraphy. I bought these at the bookstore a while back for like $21. I use them off and on, so I bought them recently. Got them back. I found them recently and thought, you know what? Found these found these in my dresser. I thought, you know what? I'm gonna use these again because I like the way they work. So who knows? If you guys want to know something, I could write you guys letters with these pens. So I'm gonna do some writing in a little bit, and I thought you guys like to know that I'm gonna be doing some writing later today. I recommend not doing art with these pens because these pens don't really work. Calligraphy pen. This is a calligraphy tip, so no. I like these pens because it's close enough to an inkwell and a quail, but I have cats, and back then, if you screw up, you have to, yeah, but this doesn't have inkwells, and this is close to these little tubes here, close enough to inkwells. I like use them because they work. They work pretty good. I mean, I even had these pens for a few number of years now, and you can buy refills of them too. It costs like $5, $10. You can get refills for them, but it must have came with a book in different colors. The reason I'm throwing it out yet is because I still have pens and stuff, but when I run out of stuff, I'm going to. I mean, I already have made myself a promise that when that thing's completely empty of ink and stuff, I'm going to toss everything, but I'm keeping the book of calligraphy because that book's interesting. I haven't read it yet. Also, there's a few other books on my. Actually, I got a couple books in typewriters I like to read too. If you didn't know I'm a typewriter nut, I actually have right now a couple typewriters at work. Excuse me, lunch is done. I make lunch early, so I'll cook it later. The thing is, though, guys, I mean, I got a couple books here on typewriter. I got like two books in typewriters that I need to read eventually. And I got some other books on here, too, on stuff like that. The thing is, though, guys, half the books I got here, now this is true, half the books I got here, I never actually read or am I never going to read. I mean, half the books I got here, I don't even need to read. Half the books I got here, I just bought before they get tossed in the trash. I mean, half these books here, I haven't even opened up once yet. I mean, I got a couple phone books, a couple ribbons. I got a little of everything I need. I mean, I even got erasers that I've got even. I had those in here. I even got a box of erasers taking dust. I mean, so that's what I got here. I've got, got these erasers I haven't even opened yet. Got to put those somewhere where I'll lose them. But yeah, if I need anything, I pretty much got everything I need here. I got tons of books I can read. I even got some stuff here that would be classified as worth some money, actually. I looked online, I got a couple books here that were actually worth a few $100. And we got some old art books here. And some of the books I have here, I've been around here for most of my life. I mean, a couple of the books I got here, I had my whole life. I got some ribbons, got two sets of ribbons, got spool ribbons, got normal ribbons, and yeah, I got spool ribbons, got normal ribbons, and I even got spool, I got ribbon, I got cartridges, I got spools. I even got a mug from someone, but I mean, like I said, guys, over the years, guys, I had tons of stuff over the years that you can't get rid of. I mean, I got some stuff here, guys, that I had for years. I mean, it's almost 11 o'clock, guys, so that's why I'm cooking lunch, because it's almost 11 o'clock. But yeah, guys, I got tons of stuff here I got some books here that I will like to read eventually. I'm thinking I got a few books here that I like to read right at the bat, but it takes a while. Like I have a couple books here that I bought from the library before they tossed them. I got a couple books here that I don't even know why I bought them for. Like, I got football here. I got Superstars football here, which I'm not really big into. I got yearbooks. Got some old Colruyt books here. I got Colruyt, which if you ever read Colruyt, good, because that's one of the best books ever. Got me a Colruyt book. Got me 2 copies of Colruyt. Got me an original copy, and then got the new version that came out. I got both versions of Colruyt. I haven't read them yet. I read Colruyt one time on the channel. That's before I even started deciding to even do it. I got my Red Post books, got Bendy books. Well, actually, I got tons of B-Star books I try to finish reading before I do anything else. But I got so many books and stuff that if I had the time stuff, guys, I could start a channel for his books. I'll start a book channel. But, I'm thinking, guys, that'd be too much time, and it'd be a waste of my time and a waste of my time. I mean, I don't make money on YouTube, but I put books on here, guys, just for the fun of it. Now, I got some other books around here that I need to read for you guys eventually, but it takes time, which I don't have. It takes time, which I don't have a lot of. I mean, I got a lot more time, but guess what though? Doing YouTube, I think, is worth every penny. City's out doing stuff, but yeah. But that's about all I can really say, and stuff like that. But yeah, that's all I can really say, guys. I got stuff to do, and that's it. City's outside doing work, but yeah, that's all I can really say, guys. I mean, I've been working my butt off on YouTube now for almost 5 years, and 500 subscribers is worth it. But yeah, I'm keeping working, guys, and that's all I can really say. So I got pens. The designs I made in this video turned out way better than I expected. So if you like what you see, when was this made? The first step in making something like this is 100 million. Okay, so I made this back in January. Thing is, though, guys, I like to make myself a play button too, but that's not going to happen anytime soon. Yeah, well, that'd be nice too, but I don't think it's going to happen because I didn't pick that. Even a paper says I had 500. Even a paper from YouTube would be nice to say 500 subscribers. But I know that's overkill. But you can always wish you can have something. But I mean, even a play button. I mean, a play button would be nice, or even a piece of paper saying I got 500 subscribers would be nice. Then I have to go to the store and get me a nice fancy frame for it. Actually, I need to get myself another picture frame because I have a letter from Coca-Cola saying the same. I got a rejection letter from Coke. Actually, guys, a while back I wrote a letter to Coke. I got a rejection letter from Coca-Cola. So I actually need to get 2 more frames because I got a letter in here from Coca-Cola a while back, a rejection letter from Coca-Cola a while back in here, which I got some old stuff. I mean, Lucario, Lucifer. What's this? Oh, here we go. This is what I need to get. I need to use these to write letters to people. Okay, I need to use that. I'm gonna do that later on. I'm gonna do it later on this week. I even got rejection letters from Coca-Cola, which the manual for my little maker, one of my little makers I use. But yeah, I got stuff in here from people. I got reading rejection letters here too. Rejection letters, envelopes. Every time I'm a YouTuber, I think I'm gonna lose it. Jamin McClain. Oh, that ass fuck. That assholes. But yeah, guys, I got stuff in here that. Ooh. Oh, here we go. The random subscriber. They sent me a letter. I mean, I actually got 4 things. I got like 4 or 5 people to write letters to, which I should be doing that later on today. Oh, that's old. I got some stuff here that I even had, like Nickelodeon. So actually, guys, today I'm actually going to be doing some work. That's old. Wow. So I got 4 people I got letters to, but yeah, this here we got Wow, that's old. Old Digimon stuff. More Digimon stuff. More Digimon stuff. Wait, what do we got here? The 20th anniversary. The 20th anniversary. 19th. So here's the 20th and 19th anniversary. Oh, wow. This is old. Wow, this is real old. This is ancient, man. This is wow. Wow. This is real ancient. So I still had my last name on here. Wow, this is old. 2017, 2018, this is old. Our old logo was actually H&M, then YM, then turned to what is now. Yeah, when I got older, guys, I dropped part of my name off here. I used to have two last names, but when I got older and finally got YouTube work, so the YouTube channel properly, I finally dropped the last part of this name. So this is what the channel used to be called. But after I got older and knew I was doing YouTube, I finally dropped part of the name on the channel. But still, not much has changed over the past almost 5 years I've been doing this for. But yeah, 4 people today will begin letters written by me. I'm going to work on that later on today. But right now, I got to work on some other stuff. But yeah, I got 3 letters I got to write to people with. So I'll be doing that soon. Later, I'll be doing that later on today. And everything else here will stay in here. Oh, wow. I got some old stuff I haven't seen, ever. I mean, people don't notice, but wow, that's old. Oh, these were old schematics for stuff. These are my old schematics. Oh, some of this stuff is old schematics I had designed for school but never used. Wow. Oh, some of these are old schematics I had for a video that I never even used. Wow. That's surprising. Got some old junk in here that this I need to keep because he's dead now. This is the last thing I got from him before he passed. That's the reason I don't clean out my desk. More batteries in here. That's what you don't tell a man to clean out their desks for. It might hurt their heart. Put these in my bat box. So yeah, guys. Mostly they'll still work. If they didn't, they wouldn't be in there. So later on today, guys, I got 4 letters to write to people, and that's it. 4 people will be getting my letters today. Will get letters today. Not gonna see who they are though, because I'll tell you right now, a lot of them are 3 of them are for some big corporations, and 1 just for my personal use. 1 for a friend. I'm not gonna listen to what my friends say.
Coming up with a good design. I started blocking out the basic structure, which usually consists of a base and a tower, at least if you're going by YouTube's design process. If I've learned anything from my years of emotional pain, you can come up with basic designs and structures on your own, but you won't get very far without borrowing design principles from others. I scoured the internet for anything and everything I could use. Old awards, jewelry, art, more art, and I walked away with a good amount of inspiration. But whatever I made still had to follow a set of rules. Rule number one: the last play button we made was way too big. So big, in fact, that we could barely get it through security, let alone onto a plane. For this award, I wanted to have a more cubic shape. That way it still looks impressive, but is a lot more efficient when it comes to storing it. Rule number two: it has to look like it came from YouTube. The best part of the 100 million play button is the red diamond in the center. Therefore, the new award has to include the original crystal used for these play buttons as part of the design. It wouldn't be a 100 million play button without one. I have no idea how to get those, but I do have a plan. Please, can I have some of your diamonds? Thanks. That should work. With some basic rules out of the way, I started gathering reference. I went through thousands of images looking for inspiration, and what I found was less than helpful to say the least. But little by little, I found things that sparked my interest, and eventually I had a basic design in mind. Mr. Beast's 100 million play button will be made up of three main objects. The first object is Mr. Beast's logo. Now, you may have noticed I did the exact same thing last time, but this time it's 3D. I don't know why seeing a rat skull made me think of that, but you know. With references in hand, I grabbed some
Here's Wildcats.
and started sculpting. Sculpting is one of those things that takes way too much time. So while I do that, I gotta tell you about State of Survival, the sponsor of this video. They're the only reason these builds are possible. I mean, let's be real. State of Survival is a free mobile game with how do you spell that? You survive against zombies. Immerse yourself in the deep story and lore woven into the very fabric of this game. That's a dog with a minigun. I'm getting distracted. I gotta keep sculpting. Grow and design your settlement from this dumpy place to a thriving community. Look how happy the dog is. You see, in State of Survival, there's a million ways to survive. Will he save the woman? Nope. That sometimes you gotta make the tough decisions. Choose from over 50 heroes with unique backstories, like this guy with a mutated arm. Or maybe you will choose the grandma who specializes in. Is that? No. Why is she smiling? Where did she get that? Download State of Survival now using my link in the creator code to get a free starter pack. And they're giving a random person who upgrades to level 6 a free Archer's Quest, which will be announced in a month. 4 miserable hours later, after I had sculpted Mr. Beast's head down to the teeth, I realized I had broken my own rule. The face doesn't look that bad so far, but I need to tone it down a lot. If I continued on like this, there's no way it would look like it was from YouTube. But that's when I had a great idea. The 100 million play button is made of these faceted shapes that I've used in every one of my projects. I looked my masterpiece in the eye one last time, and then I used a decimation algorithm to absolutely shred it into a faceted version. It looks way better in my opinion, so I made hundreds of versions to test what size and shape of facets looks the best. Do I regret having spent hours sculpting Mr. Beast's tongue, knowing that it is now a triangle? It is what it is, simple as that. I've always been a big fan of polygon art. The way the light reflects off the different facets is just so awesome. However, when sculptures like this have been made in the past, it's usually out of bent sheet metal, not solid aluminum like I would be making it out of. If Mr. Beast wants it, of course. With the face pretty much complete, there's only a few parts left until it's finished. But there is one big problem. Right now, this isn't a Mr. Beast logo, it's just a puma head. There's a couple of things I can do to fix this, but the main thing that's missing are these signature lightning bolts. For 50 million subscribers, I made the lightning bolt out of titanium Damascus, which we cut out on a laser cutter. But such a complex material wouldn't look right with the simple design of the sculpture. I decided it would be best if the lightning bolts were also faceted, but instead of metal, they would be cut out of some kind of crystal or glass. I think it looks really cool against the metal of the head, especially when the light hits it, but we're still missing the most important part. Remember, this is a 100 million subscriber play button, and it wouldn't be one without the red diamond, which, hello, I still haven't heard back about. It could go in a variety of places, but thankfully, I think I've got the perfect spot for it: the eyes. While I was finalizing the sculpture, I sunk in the eye sockets a little bit and started blocking out the red diamond shape. Designing crystals like this isn't easy, but it's much easier than actually making them, so I try not to think about that too much. With that, the face is pretty much complete, but as of right now, there's still Fernandito, te toca. Start playing. It never stops winning. You get the most from the game when you have fun. One major piece missing. The award looks incomplete because there's nothing to hold it up or fill all this blank space. We need a connecting piece both to secure the head in place and to add the final aspect to the design. Now, there's a lot of ways to go about something like this. I tried a ton of different possibilities, like making a fluid simulation or fracturing the bottom of the head, but none of them worked out quite how I'd have liked them to. But after a while, I finally found something that looked pretty cool. In 2018, a French artist managed to create sculptures of rocks being pulled apart out of bronze. The organic look of the metal would look super cool on this play button. And while I wouldn't do that exactly, you ever see the movie Venom? Here's my idea. The new object would be a liquid-like shape that curls up from the base and engulfs the back of the head. It's not quite like Venom in that it's a bit more liquidy, but that's the general idea I was going for. After hours of sculpting and countless variations, it was finally starting to get close, and I was starting to get very tired of this. Sculpting something like this is almost more difficult than the face because there's way less reference to go off. I never quite decided whether I was going for liquid or tentacles, but it turned out really good. I think the wavy organic shape really emphasizes the faceted look of the face with the crystals. I haven't seen any other awards that look like this, which can mean one of two things. Either I'm a genius or it's really stupid to try this. Based on my track record, I'm going to go with the second one. To wrap things up, let's talk materials. The face would be a darkened metal, just like the real red diamond play button. It could either be fully mirrored or partially matte. The eyes would be real red diamonds like they use in the real ones, and the base and connector pieces would be a glossy black surface. Coloring it is like way too crazy, and white doesn't exactly match the edgy aesthetic. Also, it looks like milk. I guess it could also be glass. That would be impossible to make though. And finally, after all those hours of pure pain, it felt so good to slap on that congratulations text and be able to confidently say this is one of the coolest award designs ever made that is definitely worthy to give to Mr. Beast. Before I show you the play button, Mr. Beast is a busy guy, so if you wanted to see this, I need an army of you guys to descend upon this man. I'm going to tweet this at him, and I need all of you to go like that tweet. Don't have Twitter? Get Twitter. If not for me, for him. And without further ado, here is Mr. Beast 100 million play button. Mr. Beast, yeah, you know his name. He changes once upon a time, you hear the same. Here's something to make it change. But if you ask me, I think they're kind of plain.
Damn. I know I won't get none of those.
Wait, this would weigh like 500 pounds. That might be a problem.
So it's not real. If you actually built that, that'd be nice, but yeah, it's only about 500 pounds. Let's get to our studio. So, guys, I'm going to be writing letters to people in a little bit. 4 or maybe 4 or 4 people might get letters from me.
Shop Target, same day delivery, delivered by ship. PNC Bank believes that if a pair of goggles can help your backhand get better, then your bank should help you budget even better. Virtual Wallet is so much more than a checking account. Its low cash mode feature.
This is Mr. Beast, and he has just invited me to his top secret YouTube warehouse.
Well, actually, we're currently inside of it, and I want to show you guys around so he can get views.
We're going to show you where his videos are filmed, how his videos are edited, and then finally, how much a ridiculous setup like this actually costs.
And I'm a little scared because I've never shown anyone around this studio. This is going to be a first time.
This is going to be cool. Come.
In here is around 50,000 square feet. There's no holes or anything, so we can just build sets. We can do whatever we want.
Do you know what's blowing my mind? This is not what I associate with YouTube.
You know what's funny? That's literally what everyone says when they come in. They're like, for YouTube?
One thing I noticed immediately when I walked in, it's like, you clap, you hear nothing back.
Yeah.
Except these guys in the back.
They're working on a video. That's exactly right. So we soundproof the ceiling. On top of that, you'll probably notice there's hundreds of sprinklers on the ceiling.
Do you have sprinklers because you keep blowing stuff up in here?
Yeah, exactly. No, you could blow up a car there and not have to worry about burning the building.
That's a rare use case scenario.
In one of our coming up video, we need $1 million. These are empty. Don't try to rob me right now. So we're putting $10,000 in 100 briefcases.
Is there a reason you settled on this particular model of briefcase?
Does this just not look like $10,000?
No, it could be maybe iPhone?
Obviously iPhone.
Please.
Steve Jobs.
Steve Jobs.
Name the person who created Android.
Andy Rubin.
Okay, well, I didn't know that.
We'll keep a tally of every single person we meet in this talk.
This right here is one of our coming up videos. The beauty of having all this space is our old warehouse was basically the size of this room.
This room feels like there was some havoc.
Yeah, there's a lot of havoc.
There's just like random broken bits of tech and eggs.
Yeah, so you should remember that if you show anything bad.
I'm gonna get eggs.
That was a threat.
Or you're gonna break tech and
Yeah, I will. This was our little hub over here that you would have thought was baller. So this is what it looked like when we were filming. So you could see all the girls' cameras there, all the boys' cameras there. So we could constantly monitor it. This is the kind of stuff we don't normally show. We had to have 6 or 7 people here monitoring every angle because if they just touch the red line, they're out. You have to basically set up like 40 cameras so you can monitor every single inch of the line, what they're doing on top of content, and there's 2 of them.
It's a role you don't think about.
Yeah.
What did you do today? I stared at girls around apples. Like,
You want to reframe? I stared at a red line for 100 hours. Someone's getting a little edgy over here. Yeah, and on top of that, you can zoom in as well. So we have tons of shots, but just zooming into their mouths or whatever while they're eating food.
oh my god, like what kind of zoom level?
You want to go to the camera room?
Yeah.
James, he's curious. Do you use iPhone or Android? Whoa, 2-0.
2 zeros.
Steve Jobs. Wrapped around the studio is tons of office space, multiple floors. You'll just see like these are some people planning our next video.
Is that room called boobs?
So today, guys, I got to write a letter to you. So maybe 200 pictures, some subscribers, some things, some other people. Who knows? But so I got to write letters to some people today, and I'm going to be doing it later on today. After I eat this piece of pizza, I'm going to write letters to people. Wait, Jimmy lives in this warehouse.
I didn't do it.
Alright, so this is the camera room.
Some videos we use 100 cameras, some videos we use 10, some we need to be able to zoom in 100x, some we need 100 vlog cameras for hide and seek. There's a lot of weird things in here. You want to summon Tariq? Let's summon him. Summon him. Hey, what's up?
This transition is going to suck. This is Tariq. He's had a camera.
Hello?
He's going to show us what's going on here. I've never seen so much camera gear in my entire life.
Yeah, 26 FS5s. These are the time-lapse cameras that you can see. So every time you see a time-lapse shot, this camera's usually hanging somewhere on set, capturing.
Okay, what? Just to give you guys an idea, the FS5 was a $6,000 camera when it was launched in 2015. These guys have 26 of them. Right,
Which
that's
ones?
26.
Yeah.
Do the math there.
The total's a lot.
And then you've got loads of the same lens. So the way it works is every single camera lens has a focal length, which basically just indicates how zoomed in it is. Our videos relative to these are very homegrown. We film most of them in my bedroom. The widest angle we have is like 24mm, and the most telescopic one we have is like a 55mm. But these guys, when they go wide,
Mine's
they go
70.
wide. This is a 10mm lens, which is used to capture the entirety of a massive video set in one shot. And then when they want to get close-ups from further away, they have a lens here capable of not 50mm or 80mm, but 300mm.
Mine's 70.
But there's 3 more key cameras that the Mysteries team uses. The first being the Sony 4K camcorder.
So we usually use these for run and gun videos / when we have a lot of nighttime shots.
And that's because it has not just actual night vision,
Hey!
but insane optical image stabilization. Look how much the lens moves from the inside. And then to top it all off,
Close enough. I guess I have something just like that. His camera's different though. Mine. His camera's more fancier, and but the thing is, he's using the battery I use, so that's pretty cool.
there's about 50 GoPro cameras in these boxes here, and another 50 of what are effectively super high-end security cameras, each capable of streaming a live view of their feeds, so that people in that control center can keep an eye on the video contestants in real time. Oh, and also they have 20 times optical zoom. And then the piece de resistance.
This is an FPV drone.
That looks like you've made it.
We have an FPV pilot who
built
built
this.
He built this. Yeah.
That's actually wild. It's something that someone has built themselves. Is a big part of your filming gear. I'm putting you on the spot here.
All right.
And you guess the total value of tech in this room.
I'm about to be so wrong. 1.3 million.
Sweet. It's been great.
Thank you so much, man.
Oh, and thank God I'm back. Tariq sucks. I won't leave again.
Kind of missed you, dude.
Oh my gosh.
We're missing a lot of our play buttons. We do our videos in tons of languages. This is just our English channel.
This is Mr. Beast 6000. So what point did you change it?
In between 100K and a million, apparently. But anyways, this is missing a lot. Don't look at it. It's ugly.
Do you have iPhone or Android?
Which I have Android. Oh, you use
Android.
Oh, wait, so that's one for Android?
One for Android.
You use iPhone? Well, I guess a point for both.
Yeah.
It's 2022, and if you're still buying whiteboards, you are an idiot. There's a thing called whiteboard paint. You can just draw wherever. It doesn't matter. It comes off.
So for us, any note that we make it a thing to keep it digital. You want to keep it online so that anyone can kind of log in and check it. Do you guys not care about that?
No, we're wall drawers.
And grab a water.
No. We took it anyways.
This is an enormous screen.
When we got this place, someone was like, yeah, we got free TVs, and that was all I was told. I don't even...
So this
Sony,
is
shout out to Sony, get your marketing budget on this.
It turns out Jimmy's free TVs that you find all around this building, they're actually Sony's new 85-inch 8K HDR smart TVs, and they're being used to watch 1080p content.
Great ideas are just the beginning. Transforming an idea into a product is a demanding journey, filled with uncertainties and endless questions to bring an idea to life. Questions like, how much is this going to cost?
Very comfortable. That's an iPad holder.
Yeah, but does anyone actually use this?
You tell me.
And while he's getting comfortable, we're going to continue the tour. We don't need it.
What is this for? Like in the middle of a meeting, is someone just going to be like, sorry guys?
Hey, we're doing a tour. I don't mind.
It's too comfortable. Oh, I don't want it. I can't get it.
Were you struggling to get inside that room? All you got to do is just that. It picks up the Bluetooth on my phone and it recognizes it's me, so I can unlock the door. So yeah, this is my little apartment. This is where I live for the most part.
Do you actually sleep in your office?
Of course. This is my bed. Looks like your girlfriend left me a message. Yes, if you want to sleep in my bed, I won't stop you.
This is nice. Okay, so in Jimmy's fridge,
Yogurt and water.
what?
We're potentially launching our own sauce at cheeseburger. Blur what's on it so they don't get the ingredients.
The only thing you have to eat them with is yogurt.
The worst part of my tiny apartment is the fridge blocks the TV. I'm running out of room,
I miss that. This is an enormous
but it's above the couch, so I don't use it. These are all my clothes over here.
bathroom top.
Oh, really? Even my bathroom's not off limits? Bro, really? We're about to just film the bathroom again? So this is the heated toilet seat. I'm telling you, it will change your life. Get a heated toilet seat. It'll make your butt feel great.
Josh?
He's getting me roll on my toilet. This is kind of my morning routine. I get out of bed, I walk over here, work out, and I walk over here, I shower, and I walk over here, I change, and I walk over here and I eat. It's like a little morning circuit, and then I walk out there and I work. And right over here is one of the cool rooms. We also have a gaming channel and a React channel. We film in here.
iPhone or Android?
On 3, hold up what phone you use. It's 3. Wait, you have 2?
Yeah. They're both iPhones.
Let's go. Never mind. Good. Anyways, we're actually here to film the React set. So come on in over here. So this is where we film all our React videos.